Right, while everyone is talking about Salah, Osimhen, and Hakimi, some European scouts are taking notes on players you've never probably heard of. I'm talking about players whose value are under 20 million. So in this video, I'm presenting you 5 hidden gems I've never probably heard of. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly which clubs could be making calls because these players fit perfectly the Premier League intensity. Let's get into it. The first player on this list is Jamie Tatamo, who's from Mozambique. He's really having a great tournament. I feel that he's the only great spark offensively for that Mozambique team. He's 24 years old. He's left-footed. He plays at Sporting in that Portuguese league. He's really great dribbler. He likes to cut in on his left foot. What I love about Jamie Katamo is he's not only that modern right winger, he also likes take shots. He has really that eye for the goal, and I think he's exactly the type of wingers that are currently missing in this modern football. So for me, I think he could fit in the Premier League. He's really also confident on the ball and he's not afraid to take risks. I really think he could fit in, for example, that Bournemouth side. Bournemouth are losing Antoine Semenyo right now. I think a player who could be a great replacement in that Andoni Raiola side would be Jamie Katamo. So keep an eye on Jamie Katamo. The next player is Mamadou Sangare, who plays for Mali and he also plays for Lens in Ligue 1. He's 23 years old, defensive midfielder, and it's his first ever AFCON, but really he's Mali's engine in midfield. If you want to know what a complete midfielder looks like or what a modern midfielder looks like, you have to watch Mamadou Sangare in that Malian team. You know, for me, he really looks like Carlos Bareba. For those who follow the Premier League, for me, I call him even a cheaper Carlos Bareba. He can tackle, he can pass. He's got that box-to-box score ability that the Premier League clubs are really looking for. For me, the fact that he's helping Lens stay at the top also of the league says much about this player. As I said, he's averaging 3.70 tackles per 90, which places him third in Ligue 1. For me, I really see him fitting in that Manchester United team that needs physical presence in midfield but needs also quality on the ball. Mamadou Sangare would be a great option. I think he would, rather than going to pay, for example, Brighton 100 million for Carlos Bareba, who's incredible, you can save like 60-70 million and go pay that and get Mamadou Sangare. But right now, because his stocks are going up, this summer I believe he could move for around 50-60 million if he keeps his form going. Another player I want to talk about plays in midfield. He can also play as a striker, as a first nine. I'm talking about Ibrahim Madza in that Algerian team. He's 20-year-old attacking midfielder. He's playing for Leverkusen, and already 3 goals in assist in AFCON, but also 3 goals and assists in 680 minutes in Bundesliga right now. And Madza, he's just special. He's got that Pedri style elegance on the ball, but with more directness. He's a great ball carrier, but he's also a great presser without the ball, I've seen, and he's got really that genuine eye for the goal, as I said. And what impresses me the most about Ibrahim Madza is his technical ability. You can see that technically he's above average, and I really think he could fit in this Premier League team perfectly. And I'm talking about Arsenal. Arsenal, maybe if one day they want Odegaard successor, I think they should be looking at Ibrahim Madza, because if I'm his agent today, I'm telling him, he's still young. I think he should stay in the Bundesliga, develop a little bit, but if he comes to the Premier League, if Arsenal also want to join Manchester City with Cherki, Liverpool with Wirtz, and they want to continue with those number 10, they have to go and get Ibrahim Madza, because I believe, again, the potential is there and he's gonna be a player that a lot of big clubs are gonna be interested in. And the next player I want to talk about also plays for Bayer Leverkusen. He actually plays with Ibrahim Madza, and I want to talk about Christian Kofan, the 6'3" striker. He's 19 years old, already 3 goals in 5 Bundesliga starts this season. 2 goals in 3 AFCON matches already, and we're not talking about Papin's really great catalog he already has. But Christian Kofan is not your typical 6'3" striker. His ball striking is ridiculous, as I told you, and he likes to be involved in the game. And again, his technical ability is way above that you can expect for someone of his height. He's clinical, he's efficient, and I understand why Cameroon fans call him the next Eto'o. If you watch him play, you understand that really the hype is justified. So a team where I see Christian Kofan moving in the Premier League would be Villa. I see him becoming really the John Duran replacement that Villa never had, really, because I can't say Evan Gesson is really a John Duran replacement. It's not the same profile, it's not the same quality too, but Christian Kofan would be a great John Duran replacement, and could also be potentially a great Ollie Watkins replacement. And I know that working under Unai Emery would only benefit him also. But again, if I'm his agent, I'm telling him to stay in Bundesliga. He's so young again, and where I don't think there is a better league than the Bundesliga to keep developing as a striker, scoring goals, getting your confidence up. But for sure, a big club will come knocking on his door. Now, the next player also plays for Mali. Honestly, I wanna give also a shout out to this Marian football, because what they have been doing in the recent years with the youth is incredible. I think they develop the best youth on the continent. Honestly, I think they have the best academies, because every time I watch this Malian team, every AFCON, there is hidden gem that comes out, and the one I want to talk about this time is Mamadou Doumbia. He's 21 years old. He's an attacking midfielder. He can also play as a central midfielder, but can equally play on the sides as a left midfielder or a left winger. Currently, what's surprising is that he's playing in the Saudi League at Al Ittihad, because he revealed himself last season with Royal Antwerp, but no big club went for him, so Al Ittihad jumped on the occasion. But Doumbia is exceptional again, ball carrier, loves dribbling in tight spaces. He can play on the wing, he can play centrally, as I said, and he's got that physicality to project himself forward when needed. Even if he's playing in the Saudi, I see him moving back to Europe really soon. I still think European teams, if they are watching this AFCON, they'll notice that this talent can't stay in Saudi for long. He has to come back to Europe. And team where maybe I predict him to go again, I'm talking about Manchester United, because I just also did a video on what happened with the managerial situation. So if you haven't watched this video, I'll put it here on this video. And why I predict him to be at Manchester United, it's because I think they lack some creativity in that midfield. And Bruno Fernandes, I don't still think he will stay for long. I don't see, for example, Bruno Fernandes staying for 18 more months at Manchester United. A player that I can see replacing him, if let's say we know that Bruno Fernandes also has a lot of interest in Saudi, why not tempting a tricky exchange with Al Ittihad for Mamadou Doumbia? I see him becoming that sort of Bruno Fernandes replacement, bringing that physicality in midfield, but also that technical ability, that creativity in midfield that Manchester United is lacking. These are the profile Manchester United will be getting, not going to pay 100 million for any player. And what makes this even exciting is that this is their first ever AFCON for all of them. So they're getting their first taste of a major tournament with their country. And so far now, they are showing the hunger that I think European clubs also want to see. Before leaving, I want to leave you with a bonus, a player that I just discovered in this Ivory Coast team against Burkina Faso, Christ Inao Ulai, 19-year-old midfielder. Great talent in midfield. His decision making is excellent. Technical ability, he's so clean. But the decision making, as I said, that's what makes me also think that you're a great talent or not. And the decision making was incredible. Great assist, the physical presence in that midfield. I don't understand how he's playing at Trabzonspor. 19 years old. Someone please save him. So that's my bonus player, Chris Inao. So those are the 5 names that have caught my eye during this AFCON, and trust me, you'll hear about them very soon. If you enjoyed this deep dive of AFCON as emerging talents, let me know in the comments so that I can make more videos about this tournament, because again, I love watching AFCON, and I think it's underrated as a tournament. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this, subscribe for more football content, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.